hear this broadcast, please respond. My name is Nobody, and I am a survivor. I have an underground bunker and supplies. I repeat, if anyone can hear me, please respond. Good morning, evening, or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for episode 41 of the Road to 10K. The last episode, I said I was going to start digging and clearing up the rest of that stuff for the base, and I did just that. Basically, I've gotten a way to where we can get to the underground part over here from our underground bunker, as well as basically I didn't dig everything out, just enough to do what we need to do today. I didn't feel like digging all of it out in between Horde nights. I can do that later. The main thing is that we get all of our what do you call these? The fence posts up and going. So that's basically what we're going to concentrate on for this episode, is the fence posts and wiring up everything downstairs. And we should be good for Horde night then. So I just wanted to make sure I got all this done before Horde night, because we want to actually be able to run around and enjoy ourselves for Horde night a little bit better. Basically all I'm doing here is giving us sort of a structure to support everything, and it's not really for support, it's more for just mainly right now just places to put our relays. But I know I'm going to end up walling all this off later, so I'm just, instead of just dropping the relays, I'm actually going ahead and using concrete for it. Here we go. Base construction is almost complete. All we have to do to completely finish off the base is finish digging this stuff out down here, concrete it all in, and we should be good. I'm not going to worry about doing so much of that on camera as I have in the past. I think everybody's pretty much got the idea of what it's going to be like, and I'll probably just finish it off camera sometime and then show you guys what I've completed when I'm done. I think after Horde night we're going to do a little bit of looting. We need to run around and get ready, or basically just see what we haven't gotten that we can find. The number one thing I think is a chem station, so we're going to need beakers. Which means we're going to have to hit the, what do you call that place? Sorry, oh yeah, careful down here too. If you've got a place down like this, then you'll have issues to where it'll say character stuck and try to toss you up top. Basically, once I get it all dug out, it'll be different, but because we've only dug one wide, that's why that's happening now. That tends to happen from time to time, so just be aware that that's a thing. But what was I saying? We need to go loot the pharmaceutical company as soon as possible. I'm just gonna go on and basically collapse that to get rid of the support. There we go. That's the easiest way to get rid of something like that. And I needed that. Okay. Now, we can fill this back in a little while if we feel like it. Well, actually, I think we're going to be putting a wall there, so it's fine to leave that like it is. Now, all I'm doing here is just placing all of our fence posts to make sure they're all in place. I know I'm missing some somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's on this back end back here. No? Those are all done. Let me make sure all these are done. I might have just made too many. I thought I counted them out right, but I guess I was wrong. Oh wait, okay, so there's another corner around here. And, yeah, okay, here we go. So yeah, I've figured out that it's pretty easy to just place these from down below like this. with the way that we've dug it all out, it makes it not hard at all. I will be concreting in this floor later, but I'm just picking these up for now because they're in the way. Alright, so I need 2 more, or 1 more. That means this one back here more, no. I'll probably find it when I'm doing all the wiring here. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do here is just like I did over on the other ones. I'm going to basically just place a little pillar here. I don't like having a single hole down there because that could cause stability issues later, so that's why I'm filling in all those little extra holes there. But yeah, just basically placing these down. I want 1 for each. We did finish our electrician class quest when we placed the first 2, I believe it was, that we still needed. So I'm going to look into that in just a minute and see what kind of cool stuff we can possibly get from it. And I don't remember if we have papers or not. I think we do. So we'll check that out in a few minutes. I just wanted to get all this stuff laid out. Now, once I get this done, I can easily wire all this. I'm going to wire these fence posts. There we go. I knew I was missing one somewhere. We're going to wire the fence posts from up top, but we're going to wire to the fence post from down below. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute, just to make things a little bit easier. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I've got enough relays here. Yes, we do. Alright, so what you do here is just basically run your wire from the existing one here to this one. Then from here to there. And then from this one to the next one. So these relays can actually have basically as many connections as you want per relay, providing you have enough power for them. So that's the thing to remember here. We're just using the relays as the focal points for everything. And once we get this wired, we'll run up top and wire all that stuff up there. I'm going to go on and fix that while I'm thinking about it. That'll bug me if I find it later. Alright. Now we just have to remember that we wired it from the center out, which shouldn't be hard to remember. And just so you know, these tools have a very long range. You don't really have to be close to whatever it is that you're trying to wire. Yeah, might as well go from here, since we're already here. I was thinking about whether or not I should go from the other side over there to here, but nah. Now, we've just dramatically increased our power requirements here. So that means we may need to add some more engines to our generator. Which means we also need to go engine hunting soon. Because our power output is now at... oh no, 87 watts. That's not too bad. As long as we're not running a bunch of lights and stuff off of that, we should be good. Now, I am going to wire lights up in here. I'm not 100% sure. We might be able to pretty much run this whole thing off of one generator, one battery bank. I'm going to try it for now. Probably put some lights down in here as well. And inside the base, but we'll work on that later. I do want to go on and do this though. I want to make sure the supports are fully upgraded. Alright, so that's done. Now we can run up top. Now we've got a way to get anywhere we want to get, actually. So I noticed we were really close. See, yeah, that's that glitch I was talking about. Sometimes you actually have to go into DM to get out of that. If it happens and I get stuck again, I'll show you what to do there. But yeah, basically I got to here with the auger and noticed that I saw the wood here. So that told me where we were at. Go on and upgrade some of this. Yeah, I'll just go on and upgrade this straight to concrete in a little bit. But yeah, I noticed that we were here, so I just went on and dug through so we could have an access hatch into the base down here, which basically just connects everything. So that's good. What was it? We were going to go upstairs. And yeah, I still need to upgrade these hatches, but I did get everything laid down, which means I'll need more metal, but that's not a problem. So now that we've got that done, all we have to do is open these hatches. Might as well open all of them while we're at it. I've got them all upgraded one time with wood, but I haven't upgraded them all with metal. I actually have metal cooking downstairs for us. Oh, yeah. This right here, this is an old glitch that I thought they fixed. This has been wet since we laid the floors down here. I keep seeing it in this one spot. Is perpetually wet. So hopefully there's a way to fix that. If anybody knows the way to fix that, let me know. I'm thinking maybe if we just destroy it and replace it, it'll fix itself. Probably what we're going to end up having to do. Alright. So yeah, we just need to go from this part right here to this one. Uh-oh. We're having one minor issue. Okay, so that means I need to place right here. You'll see why I'm doing this in a second. It's not actually too far away. It's just having to jump up, we would be too far away. So the great thing about having such a distance on the tool is you can actually go a lot further than you think with the electricity. So yeah, we'll run this one first and see how that works. Wrong thing. I should have put these right here on this side. So start with this one. Yeah, as long as you can see it and you're not so far that it's red here. This line right here is not red. And you can see what you're aiming for, like right there. You can actually connect it. So that one's connected. I can close that off. And we'll do the same with this one. Getting a little warm here. And one of the good things about it is we don't shock ourselves when we connect them either, because otherwise we would have. But since we've got a block right here, it goes through the block and we're not counted as touching it. So we can just walk off right there. Now I am going to test this. Good, 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 good. That's what we wanted to see. Okay, so we can close that hatch and that hatch, along with these two. I'm just basically closing these off as we finish them. And I'll need to place these here, not here. I'm going to leave that one there, or those there though, just to make it easier to get to them. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if we'll go into overload. Like, say we got zombies all over the place on Horde Night. I'm not sure if we'd go into overload if... Oh, oh man, I can't believe I did that. Okay, so I left-clicked instead of right-clicked on that. So, basically, if you do that, all you're doing is unhooking the wire connected to it. So, you gotta be careful not to do that. Alright, so we can close those off, and we've got, what, 2 more to lay, and we're done? Nice. So now we will be fully defensed. We will have all of our Horde defenses that we're planning on doing for now up and running for Horde Night. Going to get this one done, and that's it. We are done. I'm going to run around and make sure that we're done. Let's see. Oh yeah, we actually need to lay the middle pieces in there as well, so... Now that glitch that I was talking about where they were laying down in here like that the last time, fixed itself after reloading the game. It was kind of weird. That's done, that's done, that's done. Yeah, see, this is why I needed to run back through here, just to make sure it was all done, because I didn't feel like we were completely finished. I got a bad habit when I'm talking to actually forget about little things like that. Get off a pattern and miss a couple. Alright, so we need to run from there to there. Now, I'm not sure if it matters which direction you run on these, but I always just run from the previously wired to what I want to wire. And we're not running these through each other, so if one gets destroyed, the rest will still work. So that's always good. It's a redundancy system. Now, do I actually... Yes, I do. I've got ramps on me. Good. I'll go on and lay the ramps down, and we will be then finally done. You see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means the 5th. Alright, yeah, that should be good. And we were 1 out. Make sure we can make that jump. That's how we were wanting it. Simple rotation is very, very helpful. Sometimes it gets on your nerves, though, when you don't want it. But overall, I'd say it was a great addition to the game. The different rotation modes that they have now. I was reading where the devs have done their dev blog on the forums, which is an awesome thing. It's basically talking about the changes coming. They've actually got a list of the stuff that is coming in 17 up, what they're currently working on, and all of that fun stuff. It looks pretty interesting. I'll actually go over it in a video if you want me to. I'll just basically read through the current notes that they have up there. Wrong button. Alright, so now we can just upgrade these. I'm trying to be careful not to hit the concrete that I've already got laid down here because I have a bunch of steel on me. Because I'm planning on actually upgrading these spikes up here too today. I just need to go get that iron that I was cooking up. I think 2,000 iron should be enough for everything we got to do. I just want to repair the spikes that we have up here and change all of these over to the iron hatches. And once that's done, go on and upgrade all of these to steel. Alright, so lay that one there and that one there. These will come in handy during Horde night, believe me. They might look a little wonky, but there's an actual reason for them being there. Looks like they're having fun. I'm not too worried about them. They're just going to beat on the... they're not going to be able to do anything to the wall over there once they lose their legs. I'm just going to continue on my business and go kill them once I get around there. The main reason for these is just a way for me to quickly get over. As you see, during Horde night, quickly get over the fence without them getting over the fence as well. I'm running low on ammo for that, so let me grab out the shotty. I'm hoping we can get a quite large number of spawns tomorrow night for Horde night and get the zombie count up, because we haven't really been killing zombies. So it kind of feels like we're falling a little bit behind on the zombie count. But with everything we've got now, that should not be an issue. We should be able to kill them just as fast as they can spawn. Come on. Okay, there he goes. I hear you beating on it over there. Now, these guys can actually have decent loot. I might want to go on and at least see what they've got on them. I already had my dog horde. It was just a couple of wolves. Yeah, like the forged steel here. I can definitely take that and be happy with it. Oh, and I'm also going to have to... I found out that I am going to have to make a farm soon. For the last thing that I ever expected. I actually need cotton really badly. I'm running... Tradesman, I'm running out of... cloth, and I'm not used to actually needing the cloth like I do this time, because I need it for duct tape. So, and duct tape is very, very useful right now. I need it for the explosive crossbow bolts, and I also need it for my repair kits and what was, I think maybe something else. I can't remember. But yeah, it's something that we're going to need a lot of, and we're out of duct tape completely. That's the only thing holding us back from crossbow bolts and all of that fun stuff. So I could make a lot more. I'm gonna need some 5.56 ammo for Horde night, so I need to make a bit of that in between. But I'm not worried about that for the time being. What was it I needed to come here for? Motion sensors. Oh yeah, can we make those yet? Alright, so another thing is I'm about to make up a bunch of motion sensors for up top. I'm not going to have those in place by Horde night more than likely, but just being able to make them would be good. That would be under switches. I need 6 science. Alright. There we go. And now I can make switches. I might have enough points. Yes, I do. Sweet. I can make motion sensors now. I'm going to need 3, 9, 12. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need 12 motion sensors altogether, so I'll go on and make those up. I've got the parts on me, I believe. So I need 10 more. Alright, so those are making, let's see what we need for lights real fast. I like the fluorescent lights, but I can't make, oh yeah, that's what we needed to do. We needed to check to see about finishing up the electrician class. Do we have the stuff for it? No, we're still short C fragment for electrician class. Alright. And where are we on the quest for that? Yeah, we're at 4 or 5. So we need to craft and place a battery bank, which I'll do that specifically for the lightings or situation. So once I get all of this done, we should be good on that. I'm not going to place the motion sensor at the moment. But yeah, we do need to make a farm. So I need to figure out where I want to put the farm. I was thinking about maybe putting it up top here. But I don't know. I kind of like this plain like it is. And I don't like to put farms too close to the base. Because if you get too large of a farm close to your base, it'll actually lag you out for Horde nights and stuff like that. So I'm thinking I might... let me think. I might go to this house over here and put us a farm around the house over there. We'll put it on ground farm so it looks and make it look good. Oh yeah, I needed, that's what I was there for. I needed the iron. I knew if I came out here and started talking, I'd figure it out. But yeah, I just need to upgrade all of that stuff. Let's see. Hopefully I've got enough steel on me to upgrade all of them. I'm not sure if I do, but I can make steel now, so I'll just make a bunch of it. In fact, that's a good idea. I'm just going to go on and queue up a ton of steel. Let's say... Yeah, we'll go on and do 843 steel. I've got a lot more raw iron that I can pump in. Let's see... I'll just pump in 5,000 for now. Alright, and we'll let the steel make itself while we're outside upgrading. I'm going to repair and upgrade all of this stuff first, before I worry about anything else. I do want to upgrade this wood stuff that we had to concrete. So hopefully we'll have enough iron left over for that. I do need to upgrade all of those. At least twice. I'm going to do this first, that way I don't run out of iron before I have to run back and make more. Okay, I need this one. I'll just run through like this. But yeah, it's almost Horde night. This will probably be a really good Horde night. We'll figure out what game stage we are at the beginning of the next episode, because that will probably be our Horde night episode. I think if we don't, yeah, I think if we've got a little bit of extra time in between episodes, we'll go work on the farm and then do a Horde night. Actually, I think I've got enough time for an entire another episode before Horde Night, so that's what we'll do tomorrow. Is we'll make sure that that we get our farm set up and everything, because we're gonna need some way to get cotton, and there's no way around it. So we might as well go on and set up a farm, and maybe work on some of our class quests while we're at it. I do still have the class quest. What was the name of that? Yeah, the Scholar class quest to gather all this stuff. So I think we're probably going to do like a 5x5 plot of everything that it asks for there, because that's the stuff we'll generally tend to use the most anyway. Okay, so those are all done. I can upgrade all of these. I just wanted to make sure all my hatches were done before I started upgrading, because hopefully we won't have to go back for iron, but I'd rather have those done than the spikes, because hopefully we won't be using these spikes too much during Horde Night this time. Yeah, I just got to be careful not to hit this concrete, because you can upgrade the concrete to steel, and I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Okay, I'm out of steel. Good thing I'm making 2,000 of it. And I do have a lot of steel upgrade too. The polished steel, so we'll think about maybe turning some of this into polished steel later. And tungsten, if it'll let us. That would be cool. Just go on and fully upgrade all of these spikes to like tungsten spikes if you can. If not, we can always reinforce the interior here with tungsten. I think that's what we're going to aim for to start with, is the interior. That way we don't really ever have to repair it again. Because as you see, we still need to repair it from time to time. This is because I just let them beat on it like that. But you see how much damage it takes to get through concrete. Imagine what tungsten's going to be. Okay, yeah, I think we've got enough iron here. And then I think 2,000 steel would probably be enough. Hopefully. I don't know, we came out with about 2,000, didn't we? So that means we'll probably want to... I might as well just like, in between, just work on nothing but steel in the forge. Because that's something we're going to need a lot of. Hopefully I'll have enough to enough iron left over to actually make some more of these, so I can fill in the ones that are missing. I'll probably just, yeah, I'm gonna go inside and do all the repairing for that. But it's generally a good idea, if you've been holding off on repairing, it's generally a good idea to repair all this stuff before Horde Night, just in case. Okay, so we are out of iron, and I didn't queue any more up, so I think I'm going to call the episode here. In between the episodes, I will work on repairing up the rest of the base and creating as much steel as possible. At the beginning of the next episode, and I'll go on and upgrade all this stuff anyway. And at the next episode, I think we'll concentrate on getting our farm ready to go and getting ready for Horde Night. So I will see you tomorrow. As always, people, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like to show your support for the series. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more, show that subscribe button some love. Be sure to click that notification bell to be notified of my daily releases, and maybe one of these videos on screen is of interest to you as well.